Hello everyone, I wanted to do a video today on a question that I get all the time. Do I really need a wedding planner? And yes, you do. I'm actually going to be a little in your face today and give you 18 reasons why you need one. First off, I want to introduce myself. My name is Roxy. I'm the event director at Zeta Entertainment. I have over 20 years experience planning events. I started with a corporate events for a Fortune 500 company. And in the last 8 to 9 years, I have jumped into the social planning, weddings, and other events. So you're recently engaged and telling your friends and family were super exciting. But now everyone has settled down and it's actually time to plan a wedding. I'm guessing so far it might have gone a little like this. What's my dress gonna be like? Oh, I need ceremonial fireworks. My wedding venue needs to be over the top. Then it becomes this. I must have these centerpieces. The food needs to be a culinary masterpiece. I can't decide on a wedding party, so 25 people it is. The cake needs to be hand-piped and laced. And I fear for what's next. I changed my mind. These are the centerpieces I need. Photo booth? Yes, I need one of those. But my DJ said I needed all this. And wait, sorry, I changed my mind again. My centerpieces should look like this. On second thought, maybe I want an outdoor reception. No, it should really be an indoor reception. Oh, by the way, here's my parents' guest list. Stop, I changed my mind again. I need a beach wedding. Oh, look at this smoke. Talk about wow factor, and confetti is non-negotiable. I must have it. And oh wait, we haven't even touched on any of these topics. Timelines and menu selections, and do I need an engagement party? What favors should I buy? Hotel room blocks, seating charts, what? Transportation? I mean, I can go on and on. But wait, I also want to have fun. Whoa. Relax. Breathe. It will be okay. This is why a wedding planner is so important. There's just too many things to handle that need to be left to a professional. Without further ado, here we go. Number 1, between your 10-hour work days, your CrossFit, Pilates, fiancé, dogs, family, the list goes on and on, searching for vendors and dealing with hundreds of additional emails you'll be receiving. It's something you just don't have time for. A wedding planner will research your vendors, make sure they meet your criteria, and most of all, have your back. Budget. So you have an idea on how much you want to spend, but is it realistic? Do you know how to break it down? A wedding planner will break down your budget, make sure to allocate the funds, determine what needs to be increased and decreased depending on your priorities, give you budget updates, and most importantly, save you money. Vendor recommendations. You have an idea of some vendors that you like. Maybe you know the photographer you want to hire, but I'm sure many of you have never worked with a caterer or DJ before. Wedding planner work with many vendors. We know the reputable companies. We know who's best for the job, and a good wedding planner will pass those discounts on to you. Timelines. So you have an idea what you want to happen the day of your wedding, but you might not know how to execute it. Does anyone know how long the dinner should take? Your wedding planner should take your vision to create a realistic timeline to share with your vendor and wedding party. Details. Many times we can go a little bit crazy with so many details. A wedding planner is very organized and detail oriented. She thinks of everything. For an example, are you having a unity candle? You need to make sure you have a lighter for the ceremony so that you don't get stuck. On-site contact. Your maid of honor is not the on-site contact. Your venue planner is not an on-site contact. A wedding planner provides peace of mind that everything is taken care of. They welcome and orient your vendors, set up your personal items, and they follow through on your timeline. They are there on your behalf. Ideas. Step away from the Pinterest board. Some of you are, help me, I have no idea what I want. Though Pinterest is full of ideas, a lot of times they're not feasible. We want to make sure that we've seen it all and we know how to create a cohesive decor design that gets you what you need based on your budget. Ceremony information. So you gotta walk down the aisle, there'll be vows, and there's a first kiss, but which side do I stand on? A wedding planner is educated on ceremony for different cultures, make sure you get your marriage certificate, and will coordinate the rehearsal with your bridal party. Other events. Do I need an engagement party? What's the purpose of a bridal shower? Do I want a honeymoon in the Caribbean? Do I need to give out-of-town guests breakfast the next day? So there's a lot of little events inside of a wedding planning, but we can offer alternative suggestions, let you know the purpose for events, make sure you leave some money for your vacation, and all in all, that everything runs smoothly. So it's the end of the night. The party is over. Who has your gifts? You can't find that cake topper you spent $350 on. A wedding planner makes sure everything gets home. We'll pass out gratuities and gifts if needed, and we clean up and pick up those important items. Your maid of honor is probably running around with you somewhere, and your venue planner is long gone. This is why having a wedding planner as an on-site contact is extremely important. Communication. Communication is everything, point blank. I can't tell you the number of times that I've been a mediator for wedding planning. Maybe you're not getting along with your mother or your mother-in-law, or maybe you and your fiancé just can't seem to agree on things. Let us deliver those risky messages for you. We'll play devil's advocate. Sometimes you just need an ear so that you can vent. And sometimes we have to be the bad one and open your eyes to the truth. Floor plans. Are you looking for the bar? Follow the yellow brick road. Oh God, I just sat my grandmother next to the DJ subwoofer. And can I fit 15 people on a round table? Floor plans are so important. We make sure that all the elements are correctly placed in the room. We give you alternative table options and make this place feel comfortable so that your guests can have fun. Hotel room blocks. Oh, my guests stayed 45 minutes away from the venue and they were late. I don't want to Uber home on the night of my wedding, and who's going to take grandma home? A wedding planner will negotiate great rates, get you some concessions. Usually you get a suite complimentary and no stressing over drinking and driving. You can really make it a wedding weekend. Menu. Oh, not another rubber chicken. Where did all these vegans and vegetarians and gluten and allergies come from? Yes, food is very important for a wedding. Make sure the food incorporates your style. Let us worry about those special dietary needs. And remember, food is one of the biggest budget categories, so tread lightly. Contracts. Force mode. What? What's a band writer? I need to feed these people? What do you mean you're not coming while there's a hurricane going on? Contracts are very tricky. We need to read them carefully. We've executed thousands of contracts. We know how to point out red flags. And best of all, no surprises. Problem solving. All of these issues have happened to me at weddings. My bridesmaid passed out. A raccoon stole the cake. It's pouring inside the ballroom. The venue lost complete power and bride got glass in her foot. Unfortunately, stuff happens. We always have to have plan A, B, C, and sometimes D. We're quick on our feet. We have no time to freak out. And let me tell you, creativity goes a long way. And this is the most important reason why you need to have a wedding planner. Fun. Thank God I'm done. I can't wait for this to be over. I'm having anxiety meltdowns. I didn't have fun and it went by so fast. I never ever want to hear this. It's about you and your significant other. We are here to help you and make the process a fun experience. Well, that's a wrap. We are here and ready to help you. Give us a call. The number is right there. Thanks.